me. She said that no matter, and I always remember this, she was such a sweetheart, and she said, no matter how kind you are, how nice you are, sometimes people are still just going to want to do you dirty. And I was like, wow, because sometimes we blame ourselves, especially a spiritual capacity. We'll be like, what energy did I put out there? Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Hallie. So grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. So I recently did an update on Selena's relationship. I'm doing just an update on her, but the energy that I get about her is very happy. She seems very genuinely happy. I will get more into it, and I have predicted another something contradictory from what I just said, so check out my reading that I did about Selena. I will have a card up throughout the video. Okay, so before I do that, please like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and comment. I always love to hear what you say, as long as you're respectful. The reason I started this channel almost 3 years ago, which is so crazy, was so that we could elevate, sounds cliched, but elevate consciousness. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos, and it was very just a lot of people's trauma being displayed on YouTube. A lot of commentators giving their own opinion, but being very harsh and rude. And I believe in learning a lesson from everything. And I believe in dealing with the truth, but also transforming that truth. If you don't like it, having tools to deal, to cope. So I created this channel for that reason, and so that we can grow from things, from a spiritual awareness, a point of spiritual awareness. That's why I created this. So I don't like to just call people names and stuff like that. I don't think it's worth the energy. In fact, in my personal life, when I catch myself doing it, it's not very nice, I have to catch myself because we all do it. But yeah, I just don't believe in being mean. So please, in the comment section, please try to, we don't always get it right, myself included, but let's just try. Okay. So like I said, I got this image of her very happy. From my readings that I do in general of Selena, I always get the picture or the indication that she has grown a lot as a person. I think she's really done the work, but unfortunately, and one of my colleagues said this to me a while ago, 2 years ago, she said this to me. She said that no matter, and I always remember this, she was such a sweetheart, and she said, no matter how kind you are, how nice you are, sometimes people are still just going to want to do you dirty. And I was like, wow, because sometimes we blame ourselves, especially a spiritual capacity. We'll be like, what energy did I put out there? Sometimes things just happen to us, and it's for us to grow. We have to make the most of it. It has nothing to do about the karma we created or any of that kind of stuff. And this is what I think is happening to Selena at this moment. I think, but she is Sun in Cancer, so Sun in Cancers have a tendency to kind of victimize themselves. There's many great qualities about Sun in Cancers. If you have a Sun in Cancer friend, they can be very giving, motherly, all that jazz. But something that they can do, that they need to work on in the shadow side, is make themselves a victim. And I see that happening here. I see her making herself a victim of how people portray her. And the thing is, it's not going to work in her favor. So let me explain. With Two of Earth at the bottom of the deck, I feel very strongly that she keeps wanting to work on new projects, but she feels boxed in. And I did say this is going to be a good year for her. She's going to be very happy. But I do recommend that she focuses on the happiness. I can relate so much. I just moved into the apartment I've wanted to move into for quite a while. I'm very happy. But sometimes, especially when you're alone, you can kind of take it for granted. And I see that happening with her. I think, and Sun and Cancers crave relationships. I say it all the time. Sun and Cancers tend to crave relationships so much that they'll put up with what a lot of the rest of us won't in order to keep a relationship going. And it's very sad. I've seen it happen a lot. It's very unfortunate, but it comes across desperate. And sometimes they can be single, what other people would view as happy, but they really crave that relationship, and they'll give up their happy single life to be in a toxic relationship. And that's what I see happening here. Like, there's many great blessings around her, but she's very focused on I'm alone. And when we do that, that's when we attract people that take us for granted, because we have the mentality that anybody can come into our lives. We don't have a boundary. We don't have standards. It's just, I need somebody to fulfill this void, to fill this void. So 9 of Water, the Hierophant, and 7 of Air. I see 9 of Water is what indicates to me that she is just she's dreaming in this relationship of someone that they are not, that this person is not. I believe it to be Benny Blanco. I think I even saw in a previous video that I did of her, some of you commented, but very stubborn energy that he has, very stubborn, kind of bratty type energy that I pick up in him, and it's really going to have an effect. If she doesn't end this relationship, it's going to have an effect on her long term. I need to go back and watch that video that I did about her relationship, because I did predict a relationship this year. I did predict that. So with 4 Water, 5 of Air, 6 of Air, I see very strongly that she's repeating a cycle. She's repeating the same cycle that was with Justin Bieber. And isn't it funny, he's also Sun in Pisces. Justin Bieber, Sun in Pisces, so is Benny Blanco. And she kind of gets smitten. She lives in a delusional version of the relationship. She's like, he's like this, he's like that. Meanwhile, her friends are like, he's not good news. And it's difficult not to have friends like that, but to have a friend. And I've been that person that's been in a toxic relationship where everybody was telling me, this person's bad news, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, they're not. You just don't understand them. So she's championing for the guy that she feels like is misunderstood, but I think she misunderstands him, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes big sense. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support and love, and I'm sending it all the way back to you. Lots of positivity, and yeah, take care.